Yo, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy. It's Monday morning. Look at that view. Just look at the pink clouds. Like, if I wish this, you could actually zero in and see the colors of the clouds, man. I mean, and that's what today's video is. I wanted to make the video outside, but unfortunately, it started raining on me, right? So I got to do it inside, right? Today's about that, pink cloud effect. When you reach that year milestone, right? A lot of people, get complacent. A lot of people don't know what to do anymore. The disease is playing tricks on them in their head and saying, "Yeah, I could get away with it. I could have that drink. I could do just one, right?" At least that's where I was at. I mean, and this is from my own personal experience, as you all know, right? When you reach that milestone of a year clean and sober, I mean, your brain starts thinking crazy things. At least for me, it did, right? Maybe I could smoke a J. Maybe I could have a drink. Stuff like that, right? Even though we know in the back of our mind that we can't, our disease plays such tricks on us because we'll be out to dinner with our loved one. We'll look over, we'll see a couple drinking a glass of wine, and we'll think that is so, so sexy, that, maybe we can get away with doing that too. Well, let me tell you something. If you're an addict like I'm an addict, or an alcoholic like I'm an alcoholic, you can't just do one. It's not going to happen. So what I had to do is I had to step back and I had to reflect on my, on my goals. I had to reflect on where I was and where I wanted to be in life, right? So I had to ask myself, how many new people am I reaching out to each week, right? What service commitments do I have at this point in time that I'm involved with, right? So like when I hit my year milestone, I started making the videos so I could reach out to people, all over the globe. All right. And by the grace of God, it's been a real big success, right? And it's only growing more each and every day. I mean, I talk to people everywhere from New York, Connecticut, Cali, Philippines. I mean, everywhere. People reach out everywhere. So I set the bar higher for myself, right? Because I knew I had to raise my standards if I wanted to stay clean. If I wanted to stay sober, I had to set the bar higher for myself, right? And then I had to go after that bar. So what I did is I kind of went back to the basics, right? I started maybe hitting some more meetings, right? But then I started going back. I lived at a transition house, a sober house here in Daytona. Plug for Solutions by the Sea because they helped save my life. So what I started doing is I started going back to Solutions, every Friday for a check-in. Do I have to? Absolutely not. But I want to see the new people coming in to remind me of where I don't want to be, right? So after I meditate each and every day, what I do then is I'll drive by the homeless shelter. I'll drive by the streets. If I could feed somebody, I'll feed them at that point in time, right? But I also want to remember that I don't want to be there. I look at that my circumstances could be so much worse. Yeah, you're in your feelings. Yep, the pink cloud ran out, but it doesn't have to. I'm still on a pink cloud. I'm over 2.5 years clean, right? So you just got to set the bar higher for yourself, right? You got to ask yourself, what do you truly want out of life? Yeah, you got a year clean and sober, and that's a freaking miracle. So now it's time to set the bar higher for yourself. Look at that. Just look how beautiful that is. The pink cloud does not have to run out, no matter how much time you got. It just got to sit back and ask yourself, how much more can I get involved? What can I do? What can I do at this point in time to better my life? My story's not over yet, tell yourself each and every day. My story is far from over. All right? This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Because I've seen it so many times where people had a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, go out because they thought that, that's something they can do. Well, if you're an addict like I'm an addict, we can't do that. So set the bar higher for yourself and shoot for those goals and dreams that you can never even begin to accomplish if you're high. or drunk. I love you guys. Campanella's Motivation. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and let's carry this message as far as we can, because there's people out there dying and they don't know that they are not alone. So let's show them that they are not alone, and let's give them the hand to help. I love you guys. Peace out.